but they're looking to be.
Comets continue their busy month of January, getting a stretch of 4 games in the next 6 nights underway tonight at home.
That's a lot of skating. The team comes off a successful week, winning 2 of 3 against divisional opponents, and they host the Hartford Wolfpack at the Adirondack Bank Center tonight. That's where we find sports director Spencer Davidson joining us ahead of puck drop, or puck drop, depends on how you say it. Spencer, take it away.
Jason and Kristen, good evening, everybody. Yeah, it's the calm before the storm here. The gates just opening up. Fans first filing in as we are still about 90 minutes away from puck drop here in this Wednesday night matchup. Now, it's an origin story of sorts. It is the prequel for what in the future will become the NHL's Battle of the Hudson, one of the fiercest rivalries in the game. The Comets hosting the Wolfpack. The Comets, the affiliate of the New Jersey Devils. The Wolfpack, the farm team for the New York Rangers. So, while the heat level in this matchup between these non-divisional teams may still be in the ember stage, one day those embers will ignite, and hey, you get to say that you knew them when. Now for the Comets, the force was strong with Utica last week as they come off a big 4-1 win over the Toronto Marlies the last time out on Saturday on Star Wars night here at the Aud. That capped off a solid week, as Jason and Kristen were saying. Utica winning 2 of 3 divisional contests, including a 5-1 victory over the Syracuse Crunch here 1 week ago today. Comets finding their scoring touch a bit and badly needing it. Now, speaking of origin stories, one of the greatest careers in hockey history once began and had some of its beginnings right here in this building. And part of the Comets' success last week was due to history repeating itself a bit. I'll explain. Now, Martin Brodeur, legendary goalie, once stopped the puck right here on Aud ice, suiting up in 32 games for the then Utica Devils in the 1992-93 season before moving up to join New Jersey for an eventual Hall of Fame career. Well, how's this for a visual? On Saturday, it was deja vu all over again, as another Brodeur upheld the standard in the Utica crease his father once set. Marty's son, Jeremy Brodeur, backstopped the Comets with a strong effort, making 27 saves on 28 shots against the Marlies on Saturday for his first win on home ice in Utica. Jeremy has spent most of the year this year and last year up in Glens Falls with the ECHL's Adirondack Thunder, but earned a call-up and has made the most of it, making an impact for Utica as he follows in Dad's footsteps.
It was a great game for him. He's a kid. I guess he's not a kid, but he's been around here for a while, so everybody's familiar with him. But what's good about him? He's a really competitive goaltender, and you never saw any nerves at all. He was comfortable in the net, comfortable between whistles, TV timeouts. So that's a good feeling to have from a team and us as well.
So it is all in the family, and what a sight it was to see. Now, Brodeur won't get the start in goal tonight. He is still with the team, but Nico Dawes is set to return to the Comets crease for the first time since December 27th. The Comets hosting the Wolfpack. Puck drop here at the Aud is at 7 p.m. I'll dive more into this matchup coming your way at 6. Guys?
All right, Spencer Davidson reporting live for us. Thank you. U.S. Senator Chuck Schumer.
Riscany Garage, Utica's most trusted auto repair. Make an appointment at ogtires.com.
Good evening. It is hockey night in Utica. I'm here live at the Adirondack Bank Center for a Wednesday night matchup prequel to one of the NHL's biggest and most frenzied rivalries. It's one of those nights where allegiances are tested, fans are confused, and so chaos ensues. Tonight you're going to be seeing in this building a lot of New York Rangers jerseys, many of whom will be cheering on the New Jersey Devils prospects here for the Comets tonight, and it'll all take place in a building and a venue that Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena in New York, is modeled after. See? Confusing. I told you. Now, for the Comets, the force was strong with this team last week as they won 2 of 3 contests against North Division opponents, finding their scoring touch a bit with a 4-1 win over the Toronto Marlies on Star Wars night Saturday, which followed up a 5-1 victory 1 week ago today against the Syracuse Crunch. Good signs for a team dead last in the AHL in goals for this season and needing offense. The Adirondack Bank Center is typically like the Death Star for opposing teams. The Comets have fared very well here at home in their history, but coming into last week had just one win in their first 13 at home this season. They now tripled that total with those victories here last week. And sandwiched in between that was a blip on the radar against the first-place Rochester Americans on the road Friday. A tough one, but the Amerks really good this year. Taking a look now at the North Division standings as a result of their week last week, Utica moved the needle a bit, but still in the basement of the division with 22 points, 18 back of the crunch for that 5th and final playoff spot. They do have 4 games at hand, though, including a couple of big ones this weekend with a home against the 3rd-place Laval Rocket, home here at the On Friday. It's the first meeting of 2 meetings this season between these non-divisional opponents, destined, though, to become rivals at the next step. Lone trip for the Rangers farm team here to Utica this year. These teams split the season series, each winning 1 last year. Hartford in a similar position. They're 6th in the Atlantic and also struggle scoring goals with less than 100 so far this season. They're at 98. But despite that, the Comets know that they need wins and are expecting a tough battle in this rivalry origin story tonight.
And they're another strong team from a division that we don't see a lot. So we're looking forward just to seeing a new team, and it's always a different, little bit of a different game where you don't know fully what to expect. But you know, I don't doubt any team that's going to be coming in here is going to be competitive and give us a good night.
Play the same way as we did on Saturday. You know, obviously we got a lot of games right now, so you know we got to stay ready and stay prepared and just come out and play our game how we've been playing.
Some more good news for the Comets tonight, who are getting a bit of a boost with goalie Nico Dawes returning to the lineup between the pipes for the first time since December 27th. Utica carrying 3 goalies at the moment, with Dawes back in the lineup, Isaac Poulter backing him up, Jeremy Brodeur still here with the team. It is a precursor tonight to the Battle of the Hudson right here on the Mohawk. Comets, Wolfpack, Devils, Rangers, puck drop at 7 o'clock. Warm-ups in just a few minutes from now. I'll have highlights tonight at 11. News Channel 2 at 6 will wrap up after the break.